Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a quick or witty intro that has something to do with this video, so I don't know. Play the music. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your favorite mask collector's favorite mask collector, Senor Good, here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day, and I have a sombrero on. I don't know if I've ever worn the sombrero in my videos. I feel like I may have worn it for one video, but I can't remember, so let me know down below if you guys remember seeing the sombrero that my best friend Corey brought me from Mexico. Everybody liked the return of the cowboy hat so much that I decided to up the ante and throw on an actual sombrero straight from Mexico. So, in today's video, we have not only a sombrero sighting, but we also have yet another Slipknot mask unboxing. Oh my god, 3 Slipknot mask unboxings in a row. What is this, 2017 or something? Nope. Unfortunately, it's 2024, and I've had to live through all the things that happened between 2016 and current day. But it's okay. Everything's great. I'm happy. I'm definitely not going to do anything to myself. I'm serious. All jokes aside, life is good, and I'm ready to hop on into today's box. So, in today's package, we have an item from Canada, which is weird, because I'm in a sombrero, and I feel like I should have worn some sort of Canadian hat for this video, I guess. Do Canadians have a type of hat? I don't know. I don't know much about Canada. I just know that their jaws are completely detached and their heads bounce around when they talk. That's really all I know about Canada. I also know that Drake sucks.
Let me hear you say O-V-Ho. Say O-V-Ho.
But yeah, dude, picked up this piece second hand. We've got the piece right here. I don't think that there's anything extra in the box, but I will make sure it doesn't appear so. I don't know, this was just a good deal that I saw on Facebook. I actually ended up talking the seller down a little bit, and I got it cheaper than it was even listed for, and that is because it's not a perfect piece, and I do plan on changing this a bit. I plan on making this a slightly different version, but it is a Slipknot mask. It is a piece from a member that we don't cover too much here on the channel, just because there's not a whole lot to cover with that member. They didn't have the craziest mask changes, and also it's not my favorite mask or my favorite member, so I'm not constantly looking to add pieces from that member. But again, good deal, and what we have here is a late great Paul Gray self-titled pig, complete with a merit lock, which I actually had no idea that the merit lock was coming with this. That wasn't discussed in the deal, and now I feel a little bit bad because this actually ups the price of the piece quite a bit. So, sorry, Kalen, I didn't realize that, man. Thank you very much for throwing that in there. Maybe that was just something he did to be nice. Now, as you can see, this is a really, really good conversion. We've got the perfect folds here. This is an original GE pig, and we've got some good leather work. I'm not sure who did the conversion. If I had to guess, maybe MD Studios, or someone even further back. I don't know. This could be a Rooney pig for all I know. It is very, very well done. Now, there is some slight discoloration on the snout or the nose there. I don't know how well you guys can see that. It doesn't look like my camera wants to focus on it, but I will show you guys that a little bit later in the close-up shots. It's nothing big. Like, this thing could be easily repainted and look perfectly fine. There appears to be no rot on the mask, so I think the mask is in pretty good shape, but the discoloration just kind of gave me the idea to do a later self-titled pig conversion, and I actually want to do the one that he wore at Reading 2000. Reading 2000, sorry. And the Reading 2000 concert is really a concert that's not too well known amongst the fan base. It's a pretty uncommon reference, and I don't ever hear many people talking about Reading 2000, and the reason that I know about Reading 2000 and it stands out so much is because that is like the first and only show that we saw Slipknot wear various jumpsuits during the self-titled era. Certain members were in some darker jumpsuits, and other members were in the white jumpsuits. And again, that's the first and only time I ever saw mismatched jumpsuits going on during the self-titled era. Another reason why this concert stands out so much is because Paul had a very one-off version of his self-titled mask. Obviously, by the end of the year 2000, Paul's mask had gone through a lot, not just with the constant touring of the self-titled record from 99 through 2000, but even further back from that when Paul was wearing this for the Mate, Feed, Kill, Repeat shows. So by this time, the mask had severely discolored. It was way, way darker than when he set out during Ozfest of 99. But for this very specific show, apparently the mask had taken some strap damage, because during this show, you can see some shots of Paul wearing this mask with some black duct tape placed over the straps. Obviously, this was some sort of last-minute fix, some sort of last resort for the mask.
This is my last resort!
That is what I know this show for, and that is what I know about Paul's mask during that show. It's a very specific version. It's not a version that I've seen replicated very often. I do believe that Kenny Beardy James has one, and maybe John Mess Alfred, I'm not sure, I can't remember, but I do know that Kenny had one for sure, and I'd like to add one to my collection. I like the oddballs, I like the rare, obscure versions of masks, and I like the ones that are falling apart. I feel like the more wear and tear and damage on a mask, the more character it has, the more of a story it can tell, and I really like that. So, that is what this mask will become eventually, and that is not to take away from the conversion itself. It is a very, very well done conversion. This is a great self-titled Paul Pig, but due to the discoloration on the snout, I feel like it's a pretty good candidate for a different style piece. Something that is repainted, something that is weathered a lot, and something that can stand out on my shelves and in my collection amongst all of the other Pauls. Something that can stand out in my collection amongst other people's collection, because I feel like this is a variation of Paul's self-titled mask that not a lot of people know about. So yeah, dude, shout out to Kaylin Cole for selling me this piece. I absolutely appreciate it. Definitely wasn't expecting that merit lock, so that is very cool. It is a very nice mask and will sit nicely on the shelf as is until I get around to that project, and when I do, I will probably record it and make a video of the conversion itself. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and end this video the same way that we end all of the other unboxings and reviews on this channel, and that, of course, is with some nice up-close shots of this piece to show you guys all of the beautiful, beautiful detail. And this is not only a really nice cast with a lot of detail in it, but a beautiful conversion, as I've said 4,000 times in this video, so there's definitely some detail to see. Once we do that, we will throw it up in the collection as well. Actually, I don't think I have any room up there, so I don't know how that's going to work. Maybe we'll just hang it off of the edge or something, but we will get it somewhere, show it off there as well in the collection, and that will be that for today's video. So, thank you guys very, very much for watching. I hope that you've been enjoying all of the content lately. I'm trying to hit it hard right before Halloween season, because once that kicks off, it's going to be non-stop with a lot of different content, and I'm really excited, but I'm also having a lot of fun with these unboxings right now, and I hope that you guys are too. Now, with all of that being said, let's get on to these hero shots. Until next time, this has been AJ Good here at the Casa of Masks, telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol and yes to sombreros, and we will see you guys in the next one.